What's up guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a new video, and in this video I'm going to be doing what I teased earlier in my last vlog, which is going to be a overview, sort of unboxing of the Neca figure that I ordered a couple of weeks back. And yeah, so I'm going to show you it now. So if you didn't notice or guess already from the teaser last week, it is the Friday the 13th Part 4 Neca figure. I think it's about 7 inches. So yeah, I'm going to show you the front cover of the box and stuff first. So yeah, the box here is actually the front cover to the DVD version, probably the VHS, as well as Friday the 13th Part 4, which is the one where Jason actually dies. He's a zombie after this point. Up until this point he's actually still human. So yeah, this is the front cover, and obviously you can see it has a picture of Jason's bloody mask with a knife in it, so that's pretty cool. On the side of the box here we have another picture of Jason. I think this is actually an image of the figure. He's got the machete in his hand, and it's the same on this side. On the back here we have, sorry it's a bit glossy because of the light, but yeah, we have a bit of description of the movie and a few images of the figure and some of the accessories and some sort of like diorama with it. So yeah, we have a picture of him here with the machete, and a picture of a hacksaw, Pamela Voorhees' grave, and a picture of Jason with the machete in his head. Spoilers, that's how he dies in the movie. So yeah, let's see what's inside. Obviously this was going to be an unboxing, but I couldn't wait, to be honest, so I decided to just open it up and play with it myself. So inside here we have a picture of Jason here. This is a really cool shot with him wielding the axe, and inside this is where the figure and all the accessories were. And there is actually a back panel to this which you can't really make out, but it's basically a lot of downpour, which I think is supposed to be a representation of the scene in the movie where one of the twins, the girl, goes outdoors, and I swear she wears like a raincoat because it's raining really hard. Forgive me if I'm wrong, I can't even remember if that's actually the scene from the movie. But yeah, so that's what the inside of the box looks like. So I'm gonna flip the camera around and I'm gonna show you the figure. So here we go guys, here is a look from the bottom to the top of the Part 4 Jason. I'm gonna look through some of this detail before we get to the big shot, the money shot, which is the face. So yep, you can see there's a lot of detail on his boots there. You can see where the laces go into the little metal ring things. There's a lot of dirt on his boots. If we go up, you can see there's a lot of blood and mud and just black general like marks all over his pants, which look really cool. And here we go. Here we have the machete. It comes with a lot of accessories, but I've decided to arm him with the bloody machete right now. I think it comes with 2 machetes maybe, I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can see the hands have a lot of detail here. We have lots of wrinkles and veins, and you can check on this hand here. You can see the fingernails are all grubby and just black, basically how they look in the movie, which is really cool. The shirt here, it looks almost like glossy on the camera, but it's not that glossy in real life. But it looks kind of weathered. It's got a lot of like red marks and black marks on it, and it looks a bit wet. It looks like sort of slimy, like it's been worn for a very long time, which I imagine it has. And yeah, so let's go up to the top here, and here we have Jason Voorhees' iconic mask. There's a lot of detail on this. You can see that the red marks here have all started to wear out on the side and the top of it, and there's a lot of wear down on it. You can see the little bolts there in the side, and you can see the bolts in the top of the mask as well, where the strap's attached to the mask. And looks like a bit of a crack down the side of it, which I'm not sure if that's actually meant to be on the figure or not. That's the way it came, and I think it's probably the same on the second head as well, so we'll check that out in a bit. At the top there you can see the bloody axe wound, which is what happens to him at the end of Part 3. Spoilers. So yeah, so that's left over from the previous movie, which looks really cool on the mask. And that's about all I can say. It just looks fucking awesome. You can see the eyeball through the mask there, which is cool as well, which looks creepy. So now I'm going to show you the back of the figure. Okay, so we're going from the bottom again. This is the back of the figure. There's not much more else to say really, just the detail looks really fucking cool. You see the joints there. This figure has quite a lot of articulation. There's Jason's ass, nice. You can see there's a lot of creases on his shirt as well, just gives it a more realistic look. A lot of dust on this figure. My room just absorbs dust. So here we have the back of the head, which is one of the coolest features. It has the most detail. You can see it has loads of little like cuts and veins, and the shape of the head just looks really fucking abnormal and cool how it does in the movie. So yeah, that is the back of the head. You can see the the detail on the straps as well. There's a lot of little lines in it, and the buckles, and you can see there's a lot of blood splatter on his head. This is because this is the secondary head. There's actually two heads, so I'm going to show you that one first before I unmask it. So here is the original head that actually comes with the figure. This is the one that's on it when it comes out of the box, and I'll show you what it looks like underneath the mask. So there you go. It looks pretty picture accurate to Jason's face in part 4. I know his face changes a lot throughout the movies, but this one looks just like it does in the movie. You can see it's got the axe wound at the top from part 3. There's a lot of blood splatter around it. There's lots of detail on his eye. One of his eyes is like bulging out, and look at all the lips. Basically, he's got sort of like a cleft palate lip, and there's just loads of wrinkles and cool looking stuff on his face. Looks very creepy. And getting a good look at this, like actually hands-on right in front of me, makes him look much more grotesque than he does in the movie, because you only see him like this for a few seconds. But yeah, looks really awesome, and there's a lot of detail in this face. So yeah, hope you enjoy this, and I will check out the second head right now. So guys, this is the secondary head which comes with the figure. If you haven't noticed by now, the difference in this one is that he has a huge gash in his head, which is where he gets basically, this is how he dies. He gets a machete through his head. So obviously they've come with this feature here, and what's cool about it is you can slide the machete into his head and it'll just stand there, and it looks fucking badass. And yeah, this is basically how he dies, and it looks very cool. So I'm glad they've added the second head just for this, just to pose it around and to show Jason's final moments. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to show you the features and the accessories that come with it. So here we have the grave of Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mum, which is a nice touch, especially if you want to make your own sort of diorama. You could place this in there, make your own little graveyard or something. It looks really cool. It's got like a really nice marble effect on the top with like the little spickles of like black and stuff like that, which looks really cool. And here we go, we have the bloody machete, which you've already seen. The big axe, of course. I think this is the one where he smashes down the door towards the end of the movie and hits some woman in the chest. That is the right movie. We have the meat cleaver. I'm not sure if he actually uses the meat cleaver in this movie. Definitely uses it in the previous one. Bloody butcher's knife, which is cool. A spare hand, which I'm assuming is to hold some of the different weapons that have a smaller grip maybe, but you can see there's a lot of detail on there on the black fingernails and stuff. This is like a tighter gripped fist. Of course, we have the surgical hacksaw, which is used in one of the most violent scenes in the franchise, I believe. This is the one in the morgue where he basically chops some guy's throat with it and then twists his head all the way around, which is awesome. And it wouldn't be a part 4 figure without the corkscrew, which is the one which gets stabbed into Crispin Glover's hand towards the end of the movie. The dead fuck. So yeah, that's awesome. That is all the accessories there. So guys, that was my look at the Jason part 4 Neca figure. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's a really awesome fucking figure. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then let me know in the comments. Let me know what your favourite Friday the 13th movie is, or your favourite Jason at least. And yeah, if you have any feedback for what sort of things you would like to see in a further sort of overview of a figure, then let me know. And the next time I'll be doing one of these, I'll be doing another Jason figure, which if you've seen my previous vlog, if you haven't, go and check it out. There's a teaser for what it's going to be. So I'm going to be doing that one shortly too, so look out for that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video coming soon.